Hi everyone, it's cherryenchantress. I'm here with another pick a card. Well, and this is also your weekly love message from your person. So, some of you who came out to my live might remember that I said for the weekly live yesterday I couldn't get to it, but I had to go ahead and take care of a very long personal private reading. Anyway, but today we are gonna do the weekly love reading, and if you remember, I mentioned something about doing a channeled message from your divine. I feel like I channeled the masculine, pretty sure, but yeah, whether it's a woman or a man, it definitely felt sort of masculine. And so yeah, I went sort of into a meditative state, and I did that. One of those cards that was pulled that night suggested it's not just stream of conscious writing, but kind of like that, like a combination of stream of conscious writing, but writing where you're not even looking at the page, just letting whatever words come out of your pen. And it was really incredible. So it did sound a little bit more like angels to me, but it could be, very highly evolved masculines out there, divine masculines who are very in touch with their higher selves, who have like the, that angelic thing about them. Anyway, but they were expressing messages. So this is definitely general, so if it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. And I would say this reading is definitely not from a crush. This is from your divine masculine. If you're in a twin flame or a soulmate, in some kind of distant connected relationship with somebody. I even channeled a song, and it seemed like the person that channeled me in the song, I didn't write it down, but the person who channeled me from the song might not even be here in this lifetime or something, so it's really bizarre. Anyway, just saying, some of you might not meet your twin flame in this lifetime, just so you know, but a lot more people are these days than ever before. So that being said, just take it all very loosely with, if you don't believe in twin flames and that kind of thing, you can take this message as being from your angels. But this is supposed to be a message from your person. So let's get busy. So we've got 3 piles, 3 cards, three letters, kind of like love letters. And then whatever you pile you pick, or whatever card you pick, then I'm going to live shuffle some messages for you from my other decks. Some of the decks featured will be the Erotic Enchantment and the Enchanted Embrace, 2 of the decks that I made and sell, and also Queen Sugar's decks, Love Notes 1 and 2, and I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are really pretty, Keepers of the Light, because they have kind of a twin flame thing about them that I didn't even realize, that there's a lot of matchups in here, and it worked really good today on my private reading. And we're going to use the Romance Angels. And yeah. And then for tarot, I think I'm going to use the Spellcasters so we can bring back that diversity that I love so much. So, actually, these cards have a pretty good diversity in them too. So that's nice. And these Spellcasters, I don't know, like I hit that with my foot or something. I bent that up. Anyway, so that will be our tarot. And now it's time to breathe, so push out your breath, take a deep breath, close your eyes, release your breath, open your eyes, and let your eyes drift to the card that's meant for you, or you can try that heat technique. Everybody seemed to like that one, so you just lay your hand over each card, whichever one feels the hottest, and some people say they feel it right through their phones, right through the TV, or right through their iPads, wherever you are. Whatever feels hottest. This one feels hottest to me. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I actually feel it coming from the phone more than from the card. Alright, so there you go. So that's one way to pick your card, or just, close your eyes, relax, and, like, if you see number 1, number 2, number 3 in your mind's eye, which one jumps out at you, which one says, pick me, All right, so let's begin. I think I'm going to open the love letter and the end and see. But first, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that they each have a seal. Your seal is the little flower. Oh, darn. I hope nobody minds that I missed that detail. All right. So we're going to use these Keeper of the Light cards. I think I'm just going to not shuffle them. I've shuffled them so much already. We'll go ahead and shuffle them once at least. That's why I don't want to shuffle, because I don't want to bump into things. All right, here we go. And I like this kind of sunflower, golden kind of lighting, coloring we've got today with our cards. Well, I just want one, please, Spirit. 1 or 2. 1 or 2, please. One or 2 messages. It could be okay. Oh, he came out for me, because he's like the boss of the whole deck, the Sanat Kumara. Okay, and then we're gonna get another one for. Oh, Joan of Arc! I got goosebumps. Okay, well, see, Joan doesn't get a twin flame, but that's okay. That's me. That's my Joan of Arc. All right. So Sanat Kumara, it says light activation, and it says shine your light. Your eternal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Sanat Kumara is, it means eternal youth, and it's advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, the leader of the Keepers of the Light. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism and in the Mahabharata story, which has come down from heaven bearing God's divine plan. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made of the cosmos, with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest light yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of light, shining with the purest intentions. He is the twin flame of Lady Venus. Together they activate the heart and light of those who welcome their help so they can shine brighter than ever. The extended message is saying that you are here to light up the world. You may feel that you are being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once, and this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. This is so cool because I feel like this is one side of me. This is the light and the dark. Joan of Arc is actually Jeanne d'Arc in French. So it's interesting that her name comes out with the arc of arc is dark. Anywho, so this is my light and my dark. But I definitely resonate with this guy because, the childlike thing and the magnetism and all of that. And, okay, so let's see what Joan has to say. Oh, I was just thinking, maybe this might resonate with you in a yin-yang way, like your two sides, because Sanat's twin flame is actually Venus, so it's not necessarily Joan. So there you go. It could, you can kind of gauge what this means to you, I think. Just, be intuitive and tell me. Like, I like it when you guys tell me what what you got out of it, how you interpret it. It's really cool. So Joan of Arc is saying, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Wow, that's true. Like, persecution. I used to keep a lot of things to myself because I didn't want to be judged. So Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who is reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints, who gave her information on how she could help Charles VII save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fear of persecution. So the extended message here is saying you are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on the battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end, and soon as you stop defending yourself, you are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul you are. That's so perfect. That is so perfect. It feels good. It feels good. Like I'm doing less and less defending myself, except, I have the haters out there once in a while. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, should just blow them off and just keep being me. But anyway, I like this very much. So let's see let's get into our messages from our divine. So from the Enchanted Embrace, let's see what they might say. Enchanted Embrace. What are they saying? You are the woman of my dreams. Nice. You are the woman that I always dreamed of. There is a place, will you meet me there? Alright, let's see what else. And I want to feel your touch. How wonderful life is with you in this world. That's funny because these are kind of the things that ended up in the channel message a little bit. That's funny. Alright, so let's see now. Let's go to Queen Sugar's decks here and get some more messages. And let's see what we got. What else does your divine one want to say? That's a hardy chunk. We'll just start. I'll just wait until one particular card or more, maybe one or two, three. Okay, one's good. Sometimes I wonder if I'm good enough for you. That always happens, doesn't it? Don't say that, divine one. Anything else? Don't leave me. You've been in my dreams again. Do you forgive me? All right. Well, let's take a look at Love Notes Part 2, which I feel is the feminine's answer. So this could be you answering them. If it resonates, take it. If it's not you, maybe you or you who are watching are the masculine and listening to your feminine. Whatever way, it's saying, sometimes I just stare at my phone and become stuck. All right. What else? This alternate view here. You are my Two of Cups. See, the perfect one for me. My perfect match. The one that makes me feel whole and complete and happy and drunk sometimes. Like I feel like a sweet feeling. All right. I don't know. I suddenly tasted like wine, but like a really sweet grape wine. Oh, that reminds me. I spilled my Arbor Mist. I didn't spill it. I broke the bottle. I bought it too specifically because I thought it would be a bottle my brother would like. But for his collection of bottles for his houses, his earthships. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Come on, romance angels. What do you have to say? That one. Pay attention to red flags. So this comes up. It could be a caution, but I mean, sometimes I think signs can be cautions and signs can be clues. So it's up to you to discern what this sign is that's coming up. It could be a red flag which saying, whoa, stop, hold on, wait a minute. Or it could be, and we had this discussion the other night, the conflict between red and green and yellow. Those are our they're the signs, that the colors that we use in our traffic, right? And red doesn't mean stop in nature, right? And red in nature means go. It's what the bull wants to charge the red cape, okay? And caution actually would be yellow. So I don't buy into this whole pay attention to the red flags. If I were to do these cards again, I would say, look for the signs. That's what that card would say to me. Some signs are cautionary signs, and some signs, like sometimes you have nightmares. Nightmares can be cautionary things. I think this is just saying let go, control issues. So they're trying to clarify that. It's not really about red flags. It's about your attitudes, trying to control it, not letting go, and trying to put too much of your own impact on it instead of letting spirit take control. Let spirit take the reins. So we're going to do these, just saying, these are one of the easiest to shuffle decks there are out there. Of all the decks that I have, this one is super easy. Look, watch how easy this is. People are suggesting I should shuffle the decks when I do reviews, and I forget to, but here's an example. Even at my very strange angle that I have here, it shuffles really good. Okay, here we go. Oh, but I don't want to bump into things. Let's see if we can get an extended meaning here to all of this. There is some forgiveness needs to be done here, I guess. And I'm gonna just stuck. But there's dreams, cups, dreams, forgiveness, not feeling good enough. But these are good. The wonderful, you feel your touch, you're in my dreams again, will you meet me there? And then Joan of Arc and this light worker dude. All right, let's see what else. What does the tarot have to say? Okay, tarot has Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of like not even paying attention when you get a gift, or you get a nice treatment or something like that. And it could be with forgiveness, like maybe that's what this is all about. You should let go. You should forgive. Your red flag could be all about your attitude. Sometimes people make mistakes, but I think it's time to say, I forgive you. All right, so the King of Pentacles. I'm going to try to... So, yeah. Try to clear it all up so you can see very clearly. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Well, he's got the Midas touch. He's a very special person. I think you will be happy with him. I think they will treat you well, and you'll feel abundance with them. You'll feel whole and complete. You'll feel happy. They're trying to give you things, and it seems like you're not appreciating it or not even noticing it. Maybe, it's because they did something and they're asking for your forgiveness. But you are like, you want to forgive them, there's just something that's holding you back, maybe a trust issue or something. And, you know, Sanat and Joan both are talking about, you know, trust, and don't worry about judgments, you know, like, or don't be a judge either, you know. So let's see what your special card has to say. Let's see. Let's break that seal. So it says, Dear Divine One, don't talk to strangers, please, my sweet. I'm strange, but I'm not a stranger. Welcome home, my love, my child, my heart, my sweet light, bright one. Let us go to the sea. Interesting. So I think I felt this was out of the three. This was like a little bit more resonant with 3D. Like I think somebody's feeling jealous or something like that. So there could be a control issue. There could be a feeling like, don't pay attention to that other person. I'm the one for you. And don't talk to other people, just talk to me. You know, there's that sense. But then they straighten up and they're like, okay, no, that's ego talking. So they're struggling with a little bit of ego, right? Which I think maybe it either puts you off or puts them off, in fact. You know, they don't like having these feelings and they want to try to control that, you know, those jealous feelings or whatever it is when they see you talk to other people or something. Isn't that weird? That's an interesting one. Okay. Let's see what your charms have to say. Here we go. Okay. People like it when I bring it up close to you. So let's see what we got. We've got the Hollywood, so maybe a road trip. They're saying in the news, in the United States at least, that road trips might be the safest bet right now. Go-goes, yeah, so go for it. Ooh, there could be a sexual situation at hand. At the very least, maybe getting some hugs in the near future. Happy hugs. The number 4 is important. And look, you had the 4 of Cups. So try to see, you know, try to wrap your mind around the 4 of Cups moment. Like, what is it about this gift? It kind of happened to me today, honestly. Like, I was chugging along fine, being very appreciative of everything, that all these good vibes, and then I misinterpret something or not sure how to interpret something, so I get like, does that ever happen to you? Kind of pout and wonder and why don't understand, like, how do I take this? And then you start to feel like, well, I wish I had this. And so you're not even paying attention to what you got. You're wishing for something else. And that's something that we should not do, right? We should appreciate what we receive. Anyway, but you have this beautiful thread that connects you always. You have these beautiful memories together. You're going to take a magic ride together. I think you're going to go to take a little ride. You have the car. You have the Aladdin's magic carpet. See, you have the 2 of Cups. See, you have two hearts, the key to each other's hearts. So it's kind of like this one, like, you're my 2 of Cups. See? So yeah, it's a beautiful connection. Something you might do might involve your pet or your dog, and you have a lot of luck here. So that looks really cool. Man, I just want to give everybody a big hug. And oh my goodness, coming soon, exciting things. There are gonna be some giveaways soon. I got my deck and I'm so excited, but I'm almost done with my booklet that I'm making to go with it. But anyway, I'm gonna give you more information on that soon. Also, those of you who are members out there, I got my webcam, so I might also be doing special private little live sessions for us members, for my member group out there. So be on the lookout for messages, secret messages on that. I can send in the community page, I can send members only messages too. And if those of you want to become a member, just check out the join button. It'll give you kind of description of the tiers and everything to be part of the membership. Anyway, big hugs and kisses to everybody. Thanks for stopping by, for just visiting, and feel free to subscribe and press the bell notification button. And yeah, see you next week for this same kind of reading. And I will be doing some other kind of readings this week, not real sure, but I'm really liking these Keepers of the Light cards, so I think I might kind of gear it a lot towards messages from the universe and angels and got light workers towards you guys. All right, I'm moving on to the next. I'm so sorry I didn't pull a sexy card for you guys. I know you guys look forward to the sexy cards. I'm going to pull one in right now and see what happens in the sexy department. Anyway, you got the rubber ducky. I think you deserve to know a little bit about the sex life. Something might be coming up for you guys. Let's see. If you're meeting somewhere, if your message was something about a meeting or going to the sea or something. So let's see. Ooh, star-crossed lovers. Yeah, things might not have been working so great for you guys. It's been feeling kind of Romeo and Juliet, like we hit and miss, keep trying to get together, but there's sort of this distance. But I feel like you're bridging the distance here. I will find you is what he's saying. I will find you. Okay? All right. So there you go. Now I'm moving on to the next. All right, and all right to eat. Alrighty, we have pile number 2 or card number 2, and I forgot to mention that each of them have a seal, and this seal is a little present. We're going to open that in a minute, but first we're going to check out the Keepers of the Light and see what cards come out for you. So they're pre-shuffled, unless you want me to shuffle them again just for fun. Alright. Only way I can really shuffle these are rifle shuffle. Actually, I did shuffle them regularly, but I can't do that right now because of my strange position. I bought this hanging over phone holder so I wouldn't have to wrap my hands around stuff, so I could feel more free in my shuffling. But I'm using a special microphone too now, so I keep bumping into that microphone cord. Anyway, let's see what Light Keeper comes out to talk to you. This could represent their higher self, or could just represent like an angelic being around them. Something like that. We've got the Holy Spirit. Very nice. Expect miracles. This came out in my private reading today, so that's really cool. So let's see what else. Let's see if a feminine comes out with it, and if not, so right. Ooh, you got Horus. 2 masculine energies. So that's possibility here. You could have, 2 males, 1 feminine, 1 masculine, or these are 2 parts of your personality, or these are just 2 energies that you're dealing with, or 2 energies around your person. So let's see what the messages here have to say. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. This is a really good one. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. According to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit meditates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fear has created. It's the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience, an aspect of our truest self, the self that's never separate from God. When it appears in a reading, prepare for the miraculous. The extended message is, expect the unexpected, expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Leave behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you, and remember the love that you are. Move into your heart and allow that love to shine out into the world. Then miracles can happen. And let's see what Horus has to say. I love these cards. They're so pretty, so magical. So Horus is saying, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Oh, miracles, twice. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun twin flame of goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditations, and prayers, so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you're seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are Horus, what? Asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it is in turn influencing you. So the extended message is saying you are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into this vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos. Very nice. All right, so let's see what some messages are you getting from your person. So what does your person have to say? Let's see. Are you real? Yes, we are all real here. Or are we? And what is real and what is not real? Reality is what you create. Do you want to create the reality you've been creating? They want to taste you. I want to taste you, savor you. I love your smile. Anything else? Yes. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. Aw, I like that one. Okay. I don't know what that song is, or otherwise I could tell you what the extended message is. So let's see what their sexy feelings are. It sounds like they want to savor you, taste you. Let's see if we can get a little extended meaning behind that. Well, I usually go for flippers or flyers or waiting. I knew this was going to come out for some reason, but this could be sexy. You're waiting, but your waiting is your choice. They might make you wait as kind of a playful thing, like stay right there, wait for me, wait for it as a tease. But yeah, waiting can be kind of a torture feeling, but it could be a pleasurable torture once the waiting stops, right? Once they arrive and take what is theirs, I suppose. All right, let's see what else they might have to say. Let's see. Oh, okay. How far we go always seems to get better with time. This could be a real time issue. Thank you for being patient. Very nice. Let's see what the alternate thoughts are. These are either your alternate thoughts or your thoughts or their alternate thoughts, or just sort of an alternate point of view. They could be both together. You are worth it every moment, every breath. See? You're worth waiting for. My past is catching up to me. Or if you're the masculine watching and your person is feminine, then she's saying you're worth waiting. So the pink cards to me sometimes mean the feminine, out there. So it appears that the feminine is waiting, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Could be. I made sure that these cards, the Erotic Enchantment, have both male and female images for you to resonate to, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know what I'm saying, just put yourself where you see yourself. Masculine, feminine, male or female, not necessarily the same thing. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say. Okay. What else is going on here? What other messages? Healing family issues. Yep. That is a common occurrence in these situations. And children. So it could be, you know, dealing with children or dealing with memories of your childhood, you know, you or your person, or dealing with those memories, those feelings, trying to come to terms, or maybe, you know, finally healing from old wounds. That's a big one, you know, that's really a big one for people to find their self-love, to finally come full circle. All right, we're going to use a few tarot here as well, and then we'll open up our present. Okay. This one's easy to shuffle if I can just get in the right position. And it also does, which is my favorite thing, one of my favorite things to do. Well, that's good enough. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What does the tarot have to say for you? Okay. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. Very nice. So solid foundation, starting something new, fresh, and solid and stable. And the Chariot is like winning and going. And yes, I'm on my way. Wait for me, because I'm on my way. Keep that position. Stay right there. I'll be right there. Don't leave anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm on my way. All right, so let's see what the I'm on my way to happiness today. Let's see what your special message is. Your channeled message. Dear Divine One, will you come to this space place? Ooh, it does look like a space place, doesn't it? I'm going to zoom in a little bit better. All right. Will you come to this space place? There's a scene I see us sleeping under a tree. I hope to see you there soon, baby, soon. So I was just like, random words are coming out, like keen, space, place, tree, rest. I don't know. It was just a bunch of stuff. But anyway, so I tried to form it into a solid question. But the hope to see you there came out really fast. And soon, baby, soon. So yeah, interesting. So maybe some kind of space thing that you're going to go to, or something that has to do with stars or planetarium or looking at the sky, or yeah, maybe under a tree looking at the sky, this camping or something like that. Anyway, he's busy with family right now, or dealing with healing wounds and things like that, healing the past, healing thoughts and feelings. But and then you're like, oh, see, the past is catching up to me. You're worth it every moment, every breath. And how far we go always seems better with time. So it's about time and patience and waiting. We know that, right? But this is a miracle about to happen. And look, he's very space-like too, Horus, you know. It's kind of like, Horus makes me think of, you know, Stargate and this kind of otherworldly dimension, you know, sort of something interesting, some kind of thing between the two of you and your connection that's very unusual in space. Like, or maybe you guys are starseeds and you've known each other before in a past life, and you're trying to find each other, and he's telling you, your divine, your person is trying to tell you to wait. See what I'm saying? How this group of, this is not just for crushes, but yeah, this is your cosmic partners out there. Let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. Look, you got Star. In that bowl with the eggs, double yolked. I was watching I was watching a fascinating, my daughter sent me this link. It was a very like new age kind of forum type talk about what we're experiencing in our culture right now is kind of like a rebirth. But all the processes of birth are, you know, the initial process is feeling, you know, cozy and comfortable in the womb, and then the womb starts to tighten, and that's kind of like what we're happening now. And as the womb starts to tighten, we feel uncomfortable, and then there's the new, you know, then there's the birth where it's you're in the new life, and you're happy because you're in your mother's arms or whatever. But I thought when they first mentioned it, I thought, oh, part of the birth process is the splitting of the eggs, you know, splitting of the cells, how the cells split and split and split and split and split, and then it forms a being, which is insane, right? How life is such a miracle. So Everstar USA, the letter O. We've got Aladdin, who is our divine masculine in transition. He's finding his self-worth, you know. His worth is not about whether he's a king or prince or anything, whether he has money or not. It's about who he is on the inside. We've got dressing up. Somebody might be getting dolled up for something. There's pride here, right? There's the rooster crowing and feeling proud of something, which is good. Pride to a certain extent is good. Sometimes pride can go overboard and turn into a big ego. But there's a wake-up call, awakening. Namaste. There's the dragonflies, kind of like, makes me think of like the butterflies, the dragonflies, the bees, things that buzzing around, like the insects outside in nature. They're all kind of like magic, like fairies, you know, like, and they're usually about your ancestors trying to talk to you and give you messages. Yes, you have the butterfly too. I think that's a dragonfly. Then you have the St. Christopher's, the patron saint of travelers. So that's saying that your traveling will be safe, and that's good news because it looks like there might be traveling here. And then you have Saint Dymphna, that will help you get over like sad feelings or depression. She'll be there to protect you from these feelings. But look, you got taste. You got the Chinese symbol of taste and Q. So you had the I want to taste you, I want to savor you. So I feel like there is a possibility of that happening. Now the timing we don't know, but this is your potential here, and it's right here is his promise. He's saying soon, baby, soon. All right. So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. I like to hear your stories. I like to hear your interpretations too of the card, or the messages, or whatever, or the charms even. I like to hear your interpretations. And yeah, tell me what you guys think of the high heel shoe. I just think of dressing up and looking like sexy. I mean, I see high heels as sexy, you know. And it's sparkly too. And it's got a bow. And the rooster, though, I got the rooster during the Chinese New Year, so we could have different animals of the Chinese zodiac. So usually that's what the rooster's talking about. And this definitely means taste in Chinese, because my friends told me. My friends out there, my sparkles of light, let that on for me. Anyway, you guys, I hope you like that. Big hugs to all my sparkles of light. Whether you're members or subscribers or just visiting, I thank you for being here. I got a lot of exciting things on the way, giveaways and things like that. Members only lives where we can like really get deep into questions and spend some more time one-on-one with each other. Stuff like that. So you be on the lookout for new things to come, and I'm moving on to the next. Alright, and last but not least, pile number 3, or card number 3. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, I think I'd like to shuffle some Keepers of the Lights Oracle, see what we get. So I'm just going to do like a single shuffle, and then see what... I think these are so pretty. They go so good with the sunflowers and the tablecloth. But, yeah. Okay, we're gonna just get 2 of these, and then let's see how they match up. Sometimes we could actually get twin flame couple here, because these have that ability in them. They have little partners in here, but they also, individually have really incredible messages. And yes, it's exciting. Exciting. Let's see what we get. For pile number 3. Okay, you got Faith. Faith's been coming out. She came out in my private reading today. Does she come out with anybody else on a pick a card? I'm not sure. But anyway, there she is. Faith, stay calm, humanity and benevolence. Let's see what else. Faith is Archangel Michael's twin flame. Well, that's a bunch. We're not going to take all of that because we just want one more, please, Spirit. One more. Just one more. One more from my guides, if you don't mind. I don't even know why I say that. It's just for balance sake. But, really, I guess the Spirit wanted to give me more than one. Oh, right, and this guy came out too that's interesting, for my private reading. So we have the White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. All right, so they're not a couple, but they came out twice together. They came out yesterday for private, and I think, yeah. And Faith came out again today. So Faith is about humanity and benevolence. And she says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she's all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has, and that's faith, trust, and pixie dust. That's the two, maybe he's pixie dust. I don't know. He looks like a pixie, right? She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see good in others, then we start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. The extended message here is saying, stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformations and feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing you close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. Nice. And then our White Eagle, he's pretty cool, is talking about connecting with your lineage. A family or wound or pattern can be healed now. White Eagle is a Native American shaman who is dedicated to honoring our spiritual heritage. He is a world-renowned spiritual guide who has been particularly cherished by mediums all over the world. He first spoke through a medium called Grace Cook in the early... So here we have faith, trust, and grace. Grace Cook in the early 20th century. He is the guide who helps create clear channels in our bloodline and our spiritual lineage so we can access the heart of the Creator. He also helps us move into sacred ceremony where we can hold sacred space to honor a change, transition, celebration, or anything else that deserves time. He is wonderful for clearing up space, and we can call on him for help in forging spiritual connections. The extended message here is take some time to honor just how far you have come, recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shifts in your awareness. Healing and journey really allows you to move into a state of grace and gratitude. You have or have recently had opportunity to heal an old family wound or pattern. It's important to connect with your family in spirit so that you can set a new energy of love in place. White Eagle is bringing your ancestors through to you and allowing you to know that they are happy and well. He is sounding his sacred drums to clear your spirit. I think it's so beautiful how these two came out together anyway, because Faith talks about humanity, and that makes me think of the world that, today, dealing with our injustices with race and things like that. And the White Eagle spirit is talking about ancestral lineages and heritages, and how that's just a part of who we are, and that's part of our humanity. That's a part of who we are as people, and there should be more acceptance among each other, because we're just, nobody is a pure anything, and we're all, we all have layers, and we're all multi-dimensional. And so I think there's this kind of, like in pile number 2, I mentioned the video that my daughter sent to me. It's all about this birth, this reawakening in our world. And so I feel like this kind of represents that a little bit too, which has nothing to do with messages from your person, or does it? Let's see what your person has to say, because your person, is part of your journey. This divine counterpart, they're here to help you with this light work. Sometimes they just give you balance. They love you. Your person saying, I love you, I want to grow old with you. Thank you, I love you too, and I want to grow old with you. This is my pile, right? This is the one that was hot for me. And then he's like, I live with you in my dreams. Yes, honey, me too. I wake up, still sleep with you in my dreams. Let's see what else. I can't help falling in love with you. I love it when you sing that song. I will love you to my dying day. I love singing this song. Let me be your emperor. Nice. Yes, you are my emperor. Always. And the emperor is the divine masculine. And yeah, it's like sometimes you have to grow into it, and sometimes you just, you're really like there. You're ready. You're ready to prove that you are the emperor energy now. And if you are ready, then show the energy. Show that emperor energy. If you are the masculine out there listening. If you are feminine out there, then be loving and accepting of your masculine. They're trying really hard. They are. All right. So let's see what your romance angels have to say. Let's see. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. First pile, I almost missed the sexy cards. I definitely cannot miss the sexy card in pile number 3. Whee! It says, it's safe for you to love. That's a good one. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sometimes I retreat and I feel fear, I don't know what comes over, but I think it's a trust issue. Like, faith is about trust, and there's people that maybe people have hurt you before. If you're like me, feminine out there, and you've been hurt before, sometimes it can be hard to trust. But the message here is go ahead and open up. It's not going to do you any good to keep it closed because, sure, you might feel pain, but it's important to feel those, to make it through those feelings, to walk it through, to walk it out and not retreat from it. Let's see what else your masculine might have to say. Let's see, what else? What was this one? I am lost without you, and I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you. Aw, yeah, I feel the same. I mean, you're my twin. Call me, please. I really need to hear from you. This is the one that I have trouble with. I still love you. I love you too. Like, oh yeah, like there's just like a lot of love there. I didn't think you stopped loving me. All right, so let's see what the feminine has to say about this. This is you responding, or just depends. Your confidence is beautiful for sure. I think to me the most attractive thing in the masculine is when they are in their emperor mode, right? When they're being confident and sure of themselves. And that is so sexy, you know, when they act confidently. It's beautiful and sexy. Loving you is all I want to do. I sang this one too. Loving you. Ooh. All right, let's see what the Divine Masculine has to say in the sexy department. And it doesn't necessarily have to be masculine. Like I said in the other two piles, put yourself where you see yourself. Masculine, feminine, male, female, but it's not necessarily the same thing, right? The messages that I felt, though, these cards felt masculine, just saying. But all the other messages could be either way, either or, neither nor. Just because you have a woman here doesn't mean that it could be that you feel more like his energies, the shaman energies, and maybe your masculine feels more of this trust issue, faith energies, you know. So, you know, that's also possible. Let's see if I can get you some erotic enchantment message from your person. You want to pick a good one, I know it. Pick a good one. Which one's your favorite? Ooh, yeah, okay. Yes, take on me. Yes, okay. I like that one too. That's a good one. See, this one's definitely from a masculine, I'll tell you, and a male. A masculine male, at least in my point of view. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm ready to take you on. I already said that, didn't I? I said it right here. I said, loving you is all I want to do. Okay. What else? See, that's how it shuffles nicely. I want to show you if I can. I'm gonna stand up for this. Okay. This is, it feels like this is like really soothing to shuffle. When you shuffle it, and then you go like that. It's one of my favorite things to do. But I can only do it in certain positions. Sitting on my bed or wherever. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. This one wants to, oh, okay. 4 of Wands, Twin Flames. Very nice. That one was wibble-wobbling. 9 of Cups came out, kind of was wibble-wobbling on top too. We'll take it. 9 of Cups is the genie and making wishes and wishes coming true. And so there's a celebration about to happen here. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year. So let's see what your message is. I can't even remember now. What did I write down? Oh yeah, and you had the kitty. Aw. It's perfect. I didn't even know that I picked the kitty. The kitty was the hottest one for me. But that would make sense. It says, Dear Divine One, did you know how amazing... This was the first message I got. Wait, let me get a better zoom in. Did you know how amazing you are to me? You are so beautiful, bright light. Like, bright light white came out. It's not so much that I'm a white person, but like a white, bright light, white, white light. Anyway, he sees a white light. And you are sweet, a tender child. Like, so child came out, you know, and tenderness. And so maybe like me, you have sort of a childlike kind of essence, you know, like an innocent essence, even though I'm not innocent at all. But, you know, I'm like, I have the learner's permit, you know, I'm a curious, I'm a learner, I'm a student, I'm a child, I see things like that. And so maybe you too, you feminine out there who are like me maybe have that same kind of thing going on with you. And what else was I gonna do here? I was just gonna kind of review the cards, since now so we have the Four of Wands, great, a party celebration. This is definitely a possibility same sex here, so I'm just saying, put yourself where you see yourself. This is also beautiful because it's races combined. If those of you who haven't been through the experiences of another, just try to put yourself in their shoes. Like, can you imagine going through the world being treated that way just because of the color of their skin, or whatever the discrimination may be? So there's a lot of more empathy going on now, and it's a really beautiful thing, and I like that. There's allies out there to the cause, and I feel like I resonate with that. Yeah, so the feminine here just wants to love their masculine. They love their confidence. The masculine feels lost without them, because it's like you are the other half, and without you, they feel like they're not entirely themselves. They recognize this missing part, that they really want, and that they love you. They love you still, through ups and downs all the time. Whether you say something wrong or right, call me, please. I really need to hear. This is my phone call to you. I live with you in my dreams. Let me be your emperor, obviously. Emperor, take on me. I will love you to my dying day. This is a very lovey-dovey one. I want to grow old with you. I can't help falling in love with you. I love you. A lot of outpouring of love in this one. So beautiful and sweet. It's safe for you to love me back, is kind of what he's saying. So keep that heart open. Don't close it up. Don't hide away. Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. I'll protect you. I'll be your emperor. I'll be your special one. I'll take care of you and stuff. Faith is just, I think she's talking to both of you, but you specifically saying, you can trust this. Have faith in it. And the White Eagle saying, like, this is some of you might be in an interracial relationship or not. Maybe you're in a relationship where you have different religions. It doesn't necessarily mean that either. Some of you might have ancestries that you're healing, or other things that you're healing. Whatever it is that you're healing here, there's a healing going on because of this connection, okay? Very good. I think I figured that all out. This connection is the healing connection. Let's see what your charms have to say. All right. Oh, you got Beauty and the Beast. Yay. Aw. See, they're together. And they're gonna dance at this special party. Look, at this party right here. Wherever they're gonna dance, they're gonna dance. Eventually, they're gonna have their dance, and be together. I also like that Aladdin is here, because Aladdin is really cool. He has to go through he had to learn his self-worth, and I think that's really important. Also, it's great that Lieutenant Destin Mateus is here, because he represents alternate sides. He also represents the military. He also represents honor and codes and things that sometimes the masculine feels like they have to adhere to, right? You've got the O. You also have the double yoked in my explanation of life and how it's a miracle, because it starts off with cells just separating and then it grows into a being. So it's kind of incredible. But this is kind of like the least romantic of all my twin flame symbols. But this is kind of really explains more accurately than anything else how it works. You're completely whole by yourself, so it's not like you need that other egg yolk, right? But you were made together. You were in this bowl together. It's like you're twins in this person's womb, and you know, you're born and you go your separate ways, and then you try to find each other and come back. You know, it's not like you're going back into the womb per se, but it's like you're starting this new life again. Maybe your person is the zodiac sign of the rooster, or maybe this is just talking about like waking up, a wake-up call. Dobby's here. Hi, Dobby. Thanks for coming to my reading, to my pile. And yeah, Dobby's just kind of like, he's my familiar, and he just blesses this reading, saying, yep, this is all good. There's like Cupid's arrow just feels like Cupid and Psyche, they're like a beautiful couple. And I think that Cupid, it just represents falling in love over and over again. Just like this, I can't help falling in love with you, you know? And wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, there it is. But I can't help falling in love with you. That's, I mean, when you're, sometimes just that right person just makes you feel like you fall in love over and over again. You have the little Betty Boop travel, so maybe a road trip. I noticed, look, the two bicycles. Story time, look. And they're twin bicycles. They're exactly the same, and they're like on the same road together. Then you have the Empress, Emperor throne, and dressing up. So take care of yourselves. Buy yourself clothes. You know, do things for yourself. Pamper yourself. Eat right. Go to the doctors. Things like that. But definitely you might need a new wardrobe. At least maybe a new bathing suit or something. Or some lingerie. And yeah, you got acorns. This could indicate something happening in the fall, or saving up your acorns. Why did I think about savings? But I'm thinking savings here. Good luck. 4-leaf clover. I like this one. It's very pretty. And this makes me think of Genevieve. Thank you for all these beautiful charms that you gave me, and these sexy high heel shoes too. This is from Genevieve. Ooh, attached to the St. Christopher's, he's the patron saint of travelers. So maybe traveling and dressing up too. So yeah, that's a really sweet reading. I love it. Alright, you guys, well, I hope you liked it too. If you liked it, thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. Tell me your story. You're welcome to give me your interpretation on the cards or anything that you saw here and how it resonates with you. And whew, that was a long one, but I just want to give big hugs to everybody, whether you're a subscriber, a member, or just visiting. But if you're a visitor, feel free to, subscribe and press that bell for notifications. And any of you who don't know what to do on the channel, you're definitely welcome to check the whole channel out. There's like tabs. There's the playlist tab, there's a community tab, there's other tabs where you can find other information. There's also this description box that has links, so it shows you my links to different places you can find me and things that I make for you, like these cards and t-shirts and goddess boxes. And oh, that reminds me, what happened to the July goddess box? I don't know. Anyway, so many fun things out there for you to enjoy with me. I've been doing a little bit of singing on Smule, so come sing with me if you want to. And there you go. I guess I should shout out my my special members: Platinum Pixie, Amir Deshawn, Lupusy, Full of Faithers, Priyank, Cheryl, Nina, Shafira, Courtney, Elena, Mary Joy, and Sparkles of Light, Brian, Ariella, Curly Girl, and Jessica Johnson. Thank you all so much. And thank you guys for coming to my lives. You make it hoppin' and poppin'. If you guys just become Sparkles of Light, you can get a really nice, you can get a nice reading for one, and then you can also look forward to special members only kind of lives that I plan to do soon. I got a few cool things to share with you. I got my webcam, so that means I can go now on my computer and do these special live sessions with my members. And I got my cards my special foil edition cards, and I'm making a book that goes with them. So soon I will do a flip through and show you that stuff. So a lot of fun things to come, and so keep keep checking back on the channel. That's why you need to push that little bell so you can get notified for anything that comes up and whatever on the community page or any of the other pages that I post stuff on. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging in there. Long reading. It's fun to watch all 3 piles, and if you did, thanks for doing that. You're one of the troopers. All right, well, you know what I always say. What is it that I always say? I always say faith, trust, and pixie dust. Bye, y'all.